Alright, so this is the palette. Comes in this gorgeous pink packaging. Love the eyes. Alyssa Edwards right there, as you can see. And then it is in like a hard cardboard container. Sometimes it's been almost like a soft velvety kind of feel. This has more of like a plasticky feel to it. And then when we open it up, that little thing out of there. Has a great sized mirror, which I love. Then you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 colors. Awesome. Get that stark white in there. You get some yellows, a couple nudes, and then some really pretty bright pow colors. I'm going to do some swatches for you guys on my arms so you can just see how they apply. We're going to start with, I'll do the blue. And now these are matte, so they're going to swatch it just a smidge differently. But there's the blue and Dream It. Very pretty. Oh, I really like that. And then we have the purple and Believe It. We'll do that right here. Nice. It's just so hard. They're matte, but they're very pretty. We'll do pink, Texas Made. Love these names. I'm going to read you all the names quick too. Headliner, The Supreme, Inspire, HOE with periods in between. I love that. Unicorn Tribe, DDG, BBDC, Texas Made. Sorry, there's like skin on my lip or something. Sorry. Texas Made, Beyond, Dream It, Believe, Back Rolls. And it's brown. That's great. And Beast, which is like a really dark charcoal. I actually think it's just pure black. It's a pretty dark black. That's awesome. Okay, back to my swatches. Sorry. What else do I have? Oh, I have the pink. I have Texas Made right here. So we're going to do that one. Pretty pink. Very hot pink. Love that. Cool. Alright, so then let me wipe my finger and then I'll dip into a couple of the actual like shimmer metallic shades so you can see how those apply as well. And then we'll get into the demo. Okay, so then we have Beyond, which is the pink metallic right here. Ooh. Yes. And then let's do DDG. This is like your true electric purple. Oh, yeah. That's really fun. Love that. And then this is Inspire. It's just your true like golden champagne. Do that right here. Love it. These are stunning. Okay. Let's do white. I want to see the headliner shade. I'm kind of running out of room. We'll do headliner way up here, the white. Pretty nice. Of course, I did it right over my black tattoo, which wasn't the smartest. Showing up pretty light on my skin. Okay. So overall the swatches so far, I would give these are probably the most prominent colors. Let's do the yellow. Let's do Brick Road. That seems to be, yellow seemed to be like the most difficult color to create, I've heard, or one of them. Alright. But again, I think swatches are one thing. I think it's really pretty. Not my elbow. Let's not look at that. But I think swatches are really nice, but the thing about them is you're not buying the eyeshadow palette to swatch it. So let's put it on the eyes and then really see how this works, how magical this is. Also, the other product I'm reviewing, we are doing the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer that came out with this. And just to see how it works, it's water-resistant eye primer in a light-colored base that creates the perfect canvas for matte and shimmer shadows and pressed pigments. Okay, cool. All right, we'll try it. Let me shimmy all this off my arm quick. Well, they definitely have staying power. You can still see them on my arm. Okay. So the eye primer, I'm going to apply it. Comes in a little tubey squeezy. Oh, it's actually, whoa, okay. It's got like more of a watery texture to it. Wow, that is light, bright based. Okay. We're done. I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm gonna blend it out just a smidge with a sponge just to see. Okay, yeah. Definitely has that tacky feeling. I was shocked when I squeezed it out of the tube how liquidy it kind of squeezed out of the tube. I think I was expecting more of like a Urban Decay primer potion texture, and that's not what I got, but that's okay. And that's totally fine. So far so good. I'm not going to set it with powder so we can really see how it works and how the eyeshadows apply, how well, you know, that tacky stickiness really comes into play. I am going to set up so you guys can zoom in and all that stuff once. Cool. And I'm going to actually use the mirror that comes in the palette. I can get this out. And let's start with, this is my Luxie brush. It's the 121 mini tapered brush, and we're gonna pick up Texas Made. This always comes with a dual ended brush. I find that I never really use it. Sorry, I don't know why. Texas Made. I think people just really have their own preferences when it comes to brushes. And we're gonna pick up that Texas Made, and we're gonna think of what we're gonna put on our eye, because that would be kind of helpful. Let's do pink, like right in here. I think that'll be fun. Very pigmented. Holy cow. That is, okay. All right. And then I want to add purple, I think, to the outer corner. That same brush, we're going to go in with the purple. It's Believe right here. And I'm going to add that to the second half of the eye. And kind of blend in between, like where they meet. We're going to definitely do some blending there. I find though, at first with really pigmented colors, I've learned over the years to kind of press and stamp and dab with the brush first to really get the color payoff you want, like get the color on there. And then you can go black with, you can't go black. You gotta be born with it. Wow. Anyways, you can go back with the brush and blend in after you've placed the color down, if that makes sense. But I can't believe it how well these blend. I'm into it. So then I'm gonna take my Moda brush. This is a crease brush. It was from, I think it's their Glitter Unicorn collection here. No product on the brush, and we're just gonna blend out the edges there. Just so those colors kind of form an alliance, as you could say. It's okay too if we get a little messy down here. I am going to go back in and cut a little bit. Yes! Okay, I'm going to just clean this brush off just a smidge, and then I want to go in with some blue. The blue color right here, this is Dream It. I'm going to take this blue and I'm going to stamp it into the outer corner and then kind of brush my way up into the purple. Oh, I love that blue. That is too pretty. Yeah, just on the outer corner right there. We'll see if you have any dryness. That primer is going to pick it right up. And again, no additional product. Let's just work on some blending. I just cleaned off my brush. I want to pick up a little more pink and kind of bring it down onto the lid just a tad. Just so when I do go back and cut it, it actually creates a little bit better blending for me. So as I'm blending everything out, I'm loving these colors. The actual texture of the mattes picks up really nicely when you dab the brush, and so far the blendability has been just lovely. I'm really, really loving this. And I think too, the nice thing with mattes is if you want to grab a little bit more of the color and go back and dab, it doesn't get crumbly the way sometimes if you add metallics, too many metallics one on top of the other, it just doesn't sit all that well on the lid, whereas these, it seems to be doing pretty well. I'm going to take that crease brush again from Moda, and I'm going to go in with Unicorn Tribe, which is this like mid-tone mauve-y purple right here, and I'm actually going to start to blend that up above the under the brow, above any colors that we used right there. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yes, 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 yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's cut the crease just a little bit more. I'm going to take a little bit more of that primer on the back of my hand. I really want to solely just use the primer today, just to see how well it performs, really. Ooh, my nose. Then I'm going to take my Makeup Forever shader brush. This is a 226. Pick up a little bit of that primer, and then I'm going to cut the crease only about halfway. I will say the primer works a little bit differently than concealer. Okay, cut pretty nicely. And then we'll take just a little bit more pink, the Texas Made. I'm going to put this on the Luxie 141, sorry, mini round brush, just right here. Just to intensify that pink back up just a smidge. Can you see where I'm doing that? Kind of keep, I know it's really weird, you kind of almost wince your eyes as you're doing this. Okay, now I want to add yellow and purple, so I'm going to go in with that same Makeup Forever brush, pick up some of that Brick Road, which is that beautiful yellow, on the brush, and we're going to dab this on the inner corner, probably till about halfway in, I want to say. I don't know, I'm kind of spitballing here, so we'll see. Just start to press the yellow. Yeah, looks really pretty. And I just realized that the last tutorial I did was a cut crease with yellow, but I couldn't resist. I mean, look at it. Look at it. I love that. Love it. Okay, and then with the MAC 242 brush, I'm going to pick up a DDG, that purplish color right there, and we're going to put that on the rest of the lid just to add some fun shimmer. I am going to spray my brush with a little Fix Plus as well. And then we're going to go in right on that lid space that kind of doesn't have anything and just give it like a brushy swipe. I don't love it. I gotta like blend it out more. Okay. I want to use that white headliner as well. I just stabbed myself in the mouth with my brush. Good job. Kind of where the crease is cut, right up in the front here. I love this. I'm really into it. I'm into it. About taking just a smidge of BBDC right here, this like plummy purple, just adding that to the outer corner as well, because the more the merrier, if we're being honest. There's like more of an up close for you guys to see. I think with the right amount of blending and everything, this is a really awesome look. Okay, I'm going to do my other eye and then add liner and lashes and then be back. So I'll see you on the other side. So stupid. All right, we're back in action. I got liner on, I have lashes on. I used my Doll Me Up lashes from Velour in their old packaging. I've had those for a really long time. If you really like don't use some of your mink lashes as often, they'll stay preserved for a pretty long time. Okay, so now I want to work on the bottom of the eye. I do think I want to use mainly that blue and purple right here, smoke it out, but kind of leave this front part open and then do a white liner. That is my goal. Anyways, we will see how that goes. It has like a really pretty femme sunset feel to it. I am loving this. I really am. Okay, like I'm lying. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the blue first and Dream It, and then I'm gonna go right under the lash line here. Still kind of have to stamp then swipe just a bit. Actually, you know what I want to do that I haven't done in a long time? Kind of like open the eye. Where is that brush? It's so perfect. And then I'm going to take Unicorn Triumph, that purple again, and just smoke out the bottom what I have so far. Yep, yep. And then I'm going to take an angled brush. This is another Moda brush, tiny angled eyeliner brush. I'm actually going to take that black and then open up the eye. I'm going to draw a line. See where the yellow ends on here? I'm going to draw a line. Let me zoom in just a smidge here. Ah, hello. I'm going to draw a line along the lash line and then kind of have it open up right here. It's kind of like an open tiger eye. I don't know, just to give it another fun dimension to this look. And that black right there, that's called Beast. I was talking about earlier, it is a really awesome matte black. Do I love that? Do we love that? Yeah, we do. It's pretty cool. Alright, and then I'm going to take some white actually on a smaller brush and then really brighten up that inner corner there. Awesome. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit of the blue and Dream It and the purple Believe and go back over that black just a little bit. Just to add some color in there, like the purple and black together. I can't tell whether to add white to open this up or nothing as far as liner goes because we have that wing. I just don't know. Yeah, add white in here just to brighten it up a little bit. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Exit. It came in like the liner set from their like festival collection. Let's see. Too Faced better than Sex Mascara. What can I say? Only good things. Because I love this mascara. Oh. Alright, as per usual, I'm going to go do the other eye off camera and then actually I'm going to finish the rest of the face off camera and then give you my final thoughts and review on this palette. So I'll be right back. Okay, this is the final look. I will link all the products that I use down below and I just want to give you my final thoughts on the palette. So the Alyssa Edwards palette, I really enjoy it. It is one of the better, colorful, bright matte palettes that I've used in my day, I would say. I really enjoyed like these pinks into like this purplish blue. Every time I look at that blue, I'm like it just feels good. The application was super easy. No fallout. I really didn't have any trouble picking it up on the brush and placing it. It didn't feel chalky or like I had to really force myself to blend out the shadows, which I think is a really good thing. I find a lot of the time you'll pick up the product and then there's kind of no product there. So I really loved that. I can't wait to even try more of like a neutral look, just even like the champagne and the white with some of these browns and then blend it out with like black and brown. You could do like a neutral look with this too, but obviously we didn't do that today, but that's okay. I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing it. I love how bright pink, I just love even the packaging. Congratulations, Alyssa Edwards, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Norvina. This is an awesome addition. I kind of hope you keep this permanent as your like bright rainbow punch pop of color. As far as purchasing for an everyday kind of palette, obviously this isn't going to be your go-to, but for the amount that you get, I think I'll put the price right here because I honestly don't remember off the top of my head, but I've never had an issue. I always think the prices are really great. Blendability on point. I did not use the brush, but it is a dual-ended brush. I'll take it out quick so you guys can see it. Maybe. Take the plastic off. So it's a dual-ended brush. You get more of that fluffy shader blending on one side and then definitely more of your like flat shader, not super flat, but more of that shader and lid brush to apply everything with. So I love it. I'm impressed. I really love that there is a mirror in here. I love that these palettes, you know, if it was for travel or you're doing something more fun, going to Mardi Gras, which is something you do every year, I know. The palette has a mirror in it. So I think that's great. I think that's awesome. On to the primer that came with it. It came in this nice little silver packaging. You get 0.24 ounces of product. I liked the texture. I don't think I'll be using it for everyday use. I think for something colorful and bright and intense like this, it really did its job. It seemed to, the shadow seemed to really adhere to the primer really well, and I loved that, but As far as every day, I think I'll stick with my like concealer and banana powder routine, just to apply my shadows, just preference, but I think it's a great addition for doing more intense, theatrical, dramatic drag makeup. It's really great. I love how thin and wet it is, and I love that it creates kind of that tackiness, but not so much that almost you can feel the bristles of your brush stick to it. I did not have that problem with it at all. So great additions to the collection. If you can get your hands on it and you have some really awesome looks, let me know. Tell me your Instagram where I can find it. I'd love to see it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Leave comments and questions down below. Give this a big thumbs up and let me know what you want to see next. I'm so excited that it's summer and we're glowing and have bright colors back. It makes me excited. It makes me happy because I am sick of the cold and the rain. So summer's my season. One of the I like fall too, actually. Whatever. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning about this look and about the palette, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay?